I think it's time for another Swift Update 2023 edition, but forget that for a split second because we have hit over 1,000 subs on the channel, and I still can't believe it's happened. It happened like a week and a half ago now. I've not been active on social medias because I wanted a bit of a break. I've been mad busy with just some personal stuff. Yet again, there's just things have cropped up like crazy over the past couple of weeks, so I just took a break, not really bothered with Instagram or anything, but should be back at it now that we've hit 1,000 subs. It's just amazing. Like, I'd like to thank you all for showing mega support for the entire time that I've been running this channel. Just thank you all to anyone that's shown positivity. Thank you anyone that's supported or been involved, even left a comment, even if you've not commented and just liked the video or even just watched the video for a bit. Thank you, because you've all played a part in this to get me to this point. And yeah, it just means bigger and better things can come for the channel now. I'll stop waffling in a moment and get out and talk about the car, but just for the time being, there is going to be a 1,000 sub special video. It's not going to be soon because it's mega and it takes some planning, so you'll have to bear with me quite a while for that. I'd probably estimate it's going to be a double whammy with a Christmas Day special upload, like a Christmas special type thing. It's a fantastic video that is being planned. It just takes a hell of a lot of planning to do because there's multiple people involved. I'm not going to say too much, it'll probably give it away, but yeah, I'll leave the idea with you. You can think about that. So for ages I've been mentioning a grill, but you've never actually seen anything. This is it in person. I'm sorry about all the rest of the things that are going on here, but it's a D-badged grill here. I've painted this myself, but I'll get onto it. I did get a tiny bit of overspray on it, unfortunately, but it's nothing a bit of teacup won't get out. Yeah, that's my new grill. It's a D-badged one, and I painted that white because it just looks so better. If I just pan round to my car now, that looks terrible in my opinion. Like, I do think it looks terrible in comparison to just having a proper nice grill like this one here. And my intake does coincide with this, but I can't say any more what it does with this because that is something I'm keeping to myself until you see it like on the car, that is. As for the intake, I've got some pipes for it. There's a few scattered about everywhere. Still need to cut its size, still need to sort the rest of it out. That's gonna get done kind of whenever, because I've got quite a few painting jobs on and just a few other things at the moment. But yeah, it's gonna be showcased only when it's completely 100% finished. I did mention about a few months ago of me putting a bigger 86mm HKS filter on the car. That's been on for a couple of months now since my last service. It's just missing this because I've literally not found the time to be able to do it. But in the end, trust me, the comparison between it as it is now and when the grill and the intake is done will be unbelievable. Just pulled over here dead quick to mention something. I've not got my iPhone wire with me, so this isn't going to work right now, but I'm listening to a song, right? If my wire was plugged in and I was going to let my passengers out and do that to unlock the car, it just says disconnected. And then it takes about 10 seconds for it to come back on again. If anyone's had any similar problems with the 32 head unit, please let me know. Someone posted something vaguely similar in the owners club. I'm not sure if it ever got resolved though. So yeah, if anyone's got any clues, let me know. It's not something that I'm bothered about. It's just, I'd like to know why it does it. Next one is wheels and tyres. The EP3s are going back on. That's been a long time coming. These tyres are quite old now. They're not bald, they're just very old because they're the ones that came with the car. And it's just time for them to go. They're cracking a bit more on the back than on the front, surprisingly enough. But yeah, it's time for them to go. I'm going to be going upper profile, like if you just bear with me 1 second. Yeah, so these stock wheels are 195 45 17s. The EP3s are 205 45 17s. I'm going to try and stretch it to 215 50 because I want a slightly larger tyre profile, because you know what the roads are like in the UK. They're not fantastic. You do get battered wheels, and I know people who have broken several wheels on these roads. So now we'll bring it around the back of the car, and my next one is a rear diffuser for the car. It's missing one. It looks very naked after the spoiler. That is coming after the wheels. I'm going to try and get all this stuff sorted before the end of September because I'd like to go places in the car, do pictures, stuff like that. And this is basically all... Sorry, 1 second. Spec Ops fan interrupting my video there. Anyway, no, this is just sort of what's coming in the near future. I know I've gone over a couple of these things before, but this is all near future stuff. Skirts are on the list somewhere as well. I wasn't going to mention skirts in this video, but if I just pan round and zoom in down there a tiny little bit, you can see there a little chip missing out of them, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm not too bothered. They were only cheap. She still looks good though. I'm going to take some pictures whilst I'm here. If you follow me on Instagram, then you will probably be seeing this location and recognise it in the next couple of days. And apart from that, ladies and gents, that's about it for this update video. It's not the 1K video like I mentioned. It was never going to be anything mad like that. This is just, again, thank you so much for that. And there's a little update of what's going on in my life. I've been mad busy anyway, not putting out videos. I'm sorry that I've not been here for about 3 weeks. I've just been crazy busy. I've had loads of paintwork jobs on, loads of cars that have come to me requiring help and work. So it's just unfortunately been very busy at this time. But now we should hopefully be back on track and we're going to make some banging content. So thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned and I'll see you all again soon.